And then in Daniel 12, verses 1 through 3, God's people are delivered and live with him forever and ever. So what do you need to remember from all this history stuff? Every detail? Remember, I didn't even cover every detail. It's in your outline. But what you need to remember is Jerusalem gets caught in the middle, but so do God's people. And in the time period that we live, we have Islam hitting from the south and Christianity struck back from the north. Jerusalem's in the middle, but so are God's people. And as we continue through this, you will be amazed at how this prophecy shows how Jerusalem and God's people are caught in the middle. But there's really good news in here. Most people in the world have come to a point where they're not so sure they want to trust in God. I was walking into a hotel late at night, and I'm normally looking for an opportunity to share with somebody, especially a Muslim. That's kind of fun to do. And I'm wearing a shirt like this, Islam and Christianity Prophecy Seminars. And it's midnight. And I come in and I ask for my room. I had a reservation, and this looked like a Muslim guy behind the counter, and he's staring at my shirt. And I'm usually looking for this opportunity, but tonight I'm thinking, Lord, I'm really tired. Please keep him quiet. Don't let him ask me anything. And he didn't. And I went, opened up our room, and my wife and I went in the room, and there are no towels. Back to the counter I go. Sir, there are no towels in our room. Oh, I'm so sorry, he says. And he gives me a huge stack of towels and stuff. And while he's getting them, he says, sir, I probably shouldn't ask, but what does your shirt mean? Okay, we're on. And I said, there's this Bible prophecy that talks about Islam and Christianity, and he cuts me off and says, yeah, but they're like polar opposites. They're not the same. And I start laughing. Yeah, they're like north and south in the prophecy. That's happened so many times where people use that terminology and don't even know it's in the Bible. And I said, and he first said, I'm a Muslim. And I'm thinking, yeah, I figured that out. And he said, if Islam is a religion of peace, why so much bloodshed everywhere it is? And then he said, but then I looked at Christianity, and it's really not any better. What am I supposed to teach my children? I said, God feels the same way you do. I said, there's a king of the north and a king of the south. And it says they both do evil in what they're doing. But in this prophecy, God's going to take some Christians and some Muslims that will truly follow Jesus in the Bible at the end. By the way, interesting, in the Quran, it even says there are true people of the book that even a Muslim should go to ask questions. Isn't that interesting?